Oh, hey boomers. Guess what? I'm on vacation. A vacation that has nothing to do with an ongoing breaking and entering court case. And don't worry, me being on the run, I mean, seeing the sights, is in no way going to stop me from showing off our IBS players. Okay. French extradition process. Uh-oh. Someone who has been embracing the IBS spirit is my good friend and favorite sentient machine, Gilbot 9000, who has been getting his punishes and combos on point.
Round 2. Fight! Sonic boom! Somersault! Blade! Finger kick! Psycho crusher! No holding back! Fire! Somersault! Too easy. Blade! Psycho crusher! You put up a fight.
Gilbot has also been embracing the IBS spirit and even had art commissioned for all of our teams. Check these out.
Drive Gym Pact. But who are they? Retro Mighty Mutant Boomers. Alley Cats. Grab and Jab. Ironics Heroes.
Pretty cool, right? If you need any work done, they take commissions. Just search for Stock M wherever you search for art. Try Twitter. Okay, for our next clip, we've got... Wait, who the hell is that? Oh no, not them. Et tu, Paptert?
Hailgard Emperor, this is Purple Demon. We're still in pursuit of the fugitive. Last known location was Paris, France. Stay on. I think I got something. Yep, target is found. We're inbound. I'll be on him in about 2 minutes. 1 second. Well.
Well. Look who it is. A fugitive trying to evade justice. Why do they always think they can run? Potion stat. You stand before your peers convicted of the following crimes. 1 count of breaking and entering into FGC territory. 1 count of skipping the neutral. 1 count of running a show without me. And most egregiously of all, publicly dissenting against a Discord moderator. Have you no shame? On the authority of the Dark Lord GNLs, I hereby sentence you. You are to be spared the laws of mortals, and instead must face street justice. From now to time immemorial, you will experience the following. Each and every ranked match will be a 2-bar Wi-Fi Honda, Blanca, or Bison. All of your drive rushes have been replaced by Manon's drive rush on every character. All opponents you do beat will one and done you. And finally, you must permanently change your CFN to Jury Toes Lord. Your bail is set at 15 million zenny. There's no chance of parole, no wake-up reversal, and no auto-timed meetings. Justice is served.
Oh, hey, sorry, didn't see you there. Was just off dealing with some riffraff and contemplating their consequences. But now that that's been dealt with, let's get back to what makes this event great. Me. And also, the players competing in it. The Incubator Boomer Showdown is home to 24, if I did the math correctly, players and 6 coaches who have really brought their heart for the last few weeks. And I'm excited to show some of our best clips and highlights. If we're going to start with some of the bigger personalities in the community, there aren't a lot of people who are more qualified for the job than the greatest hype man in FGCB. He'll be your Wayne man whenever you go out to compete. He's the uncomplaining, health bar draining, never straining, faux soul staining Wayniac. And if you have to come face to face with the Waynster, he's gonna show up in style. His gameplay is savage, and so is his this. Pretty great, right? But it's not just for show. He actually has some moves to go along with all that swagger.
Yeah, as they should be.
As they should be, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, we're fine. Take a breath. Everybody relax. Everybody calm down. Why is everyone so nervous?
You can drive reversal here.
Brilliant choice.
Nice.
Nice.
Execute.
Let's go!
Yeah!
That's my boy!
Good job.
Wayne, what a character. What are the odds? Speaking of the odds in a regular transition that we all agree is part of normal speech, I have a little video I'd like to show you. Once upon a time, my friend told me I couldn't roll a d20 and get a 20 by sheer force of will. Behold.
Video. Dude.
I maybe forgot that my dice says a bad word on it. And you may be asking, why did you want to show us that, other than the fact it's incredibly cool and the odds of it happening are really quite low? Well, I wanted to show you because in 1st edition D&D, that is the number you have to roll to hit armor class 0 against a beast. And our very own Thaco himself is a manual monster with an ever-ascending challenge rating. I'd like to see what the Dungeon Master has been plotting. We gave him time to prep, and that's always dangerous. Thaco, take it away. I thought this was a really solid round from Thaco, and we'll talk about its significance afterward. But pay attention to the air-to-airs, you already saw one of, and some really clever and patient footsies. The real reason I wanted to use that clip is because that is the round in which our boy Thaco makes it into plat. Thaco has gone Krakow and has continued to ascend, but he has one other little clip he'd like us to show, and here it is. Ooh, we do love an anime cutscene. This man's quest for a character may have finally found a meaningful destination. The Ed Boy may just be another NPC, but Akuma has that BBEG energy. He fits like a janky, weird sandal on a wrinkly wooden foot, which is kind of perfect if you don't think about it at all and move on to the next person immediately. So speaking of people who make me all happy inside when they play Street Fighter, I wanted to give a special shout out to the homie 8 Imitation Bit Crabs, or whatever 8-Bit goes by these days. I assume he uses code names so that he can hide a la his ninja character roots. His Kim Can Dashing In has skyrocketed under the tutelage of mentors as he's trained during the IBS. Let's have a peek and see what the newest ninja star on the block has been up to. And here we find ourselves in a pivotal round as 8-Bit goes up against an Akuma for the round in the last round of the game that'll get him into platinum. solid awareness of throws and anti-airs puts 8-Bit in a pretty good spot. Things are going pretty well. And then disaster strikes. A miss input gives us one more chance at life. And you can smell it. You can smell what the Akuma wants. But you know who else can smell it? 8-Bit, baby, that's who! Let's go! Pretty nice. We're into platinum. Feels good. You could say I have IBS in my mind. This is the clip we're using. I don't care. Now, we've had some phenomenal examples of players really ascending here during the IBS. For the last month and change, the hype has been building. But for some, there's a deeper level of fandom. And while many of you have been IBS fans for weeks, some have for months, but one has been a fan for decades. Allow me to share with you how, while I was working through the back rooms at FGCB, I came across some footage from the first and only episode of an incredibly short-run series, IBS, Behind the Player. Let's cut to that tape.
You know, running around the playground, you know, the kids would say, you know, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, you know, I want to be quarterback, and you know, I'd say I want to win the IBS for my team when I grow up. Yeah, practice is hard. We take it pretty seriously on Jab and Grab, but it's nice just to sort of, you know, zone out, put on my favorite music and tunes, and just sort of practice my combos.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it! 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 Aw, dang it!
You know, as a proud owner of some of the very first ever IBS merchandise, you know, I think it's important to represent the brand, represent the event, and let everyone know that, you know, we're here to compete. After a good practice session, I like to get my protein in with a couple of raw eggs. Just, you know, just get them straight down. Oh God. What would I do with the IBS prize money? Well, let me tell you. If I'm being completely honest, the first thing I would do, I'd walk right into my office and I'd tell that son of a bitch boss of mine, you listen to me, you fucking punk? I'd tell that son of a fucking... Huh? Serious? There's no prize money. You know, I've always thought the IBS is about community and camaraderie and really coming together to find a common ground. You know, what would I say to my opponents? You know, I think there's a lot of strong competition here at this event. I think they're going to play hard. I think they're going to be well coached. And it's going to be up to me to just sort of... come in one step further.
Poetry, says I. Cameron, well, he really said most of it best. I'm not sure what I can say that he did. Well, there is one thing, which is Cameron is a perfect example of why we made this event. He is a hilarious and wonderful human being with a level of passion that I really do appreciate. I think that he did a good job coming out and making a... What is that music? Do you guys hear that? That sound can only be one thing. The French! They're here! How could this happen? It must mean that Dr. Fiskipus is... Yes, we know. You're... Yes, we'll get some Fiskipus clips. I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. Well, as they say, one good command grab begets another. let's see what's happening down at the office of the most memorable medical metal manifesting maniac to ever do it. Check it out. And here we find Dr. Fisk in the final round. What an anti-air, the reaction and the conversion. This boy's been leveling up. It holds his own, but not for long enough. And if you count him, that's Cinco. The Fisk classic. I didn't need to say it. No one needed to say it. We all knew it was gonna happen. You love to see it. And we have a bonus clip here that the good doctor appears to have sent in. Let's have a look. Ooh. Reversal out. Air trade. He knew, he baited it, and I'm pretty sure I got this clip, because if you do the math, 18,960 was one win shy of Diamond. A big congratulations to Dr. Fiskopus, who broke the barrier during the filming of his segment. Way to go, Fisky. Magnifique, très bien. One of this magnificent gameplay. Attribute. En français, quand quelqu'un joue comme ça, on aime dire baguette, cigarette, omelette du fromage. Hi, there's one more clip. Actually, it's kind of more than one, but you'll see what I'm talking about shortly. This one goes out to Terramask. Terramask's brother, aka You Dropped This King, was a hit in an ancient Street Fighter event, and the bloodline continues to perform. He hit the nastiest little schmicks on screen in our recent show. Now that we've had a few days to let it marinate, we really wanted to let it shine. I'll let the clip speak for itself and cut to it right now. You're up, Terror. He's got that like pseudo-modern DP reaction time.
Also a very reliable dive kick.
So true.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like the answer that was it Wayne who hit the dive kick? Was DI?
That sequence was insane. I'm sorry,
True
what was
MSF. Well, the quality is definitely more PS5-y, but something definitely does seem similar. Did you catch it? It was the same mix, but it was done by Byronic Zero. And there you have it. I think that clip is really something special. A little sequence which we call the Terramask is a setup that he ended up teaching to his own coach, and that is exactly what makes us great. FGCB is a team. Shit, we are a family complete with a dad and weird uncles and people who are too young to be at the family function. And our potency as a Discord is a little higher than one might expect for a server full of geezers, but we got that way because we have the best training partners around to grind, laugh, and most importantly, shitpost with. And on that heartwarming note, at the behest of Lord Byronica Wormbo himself, I'd like to read a very short poem. Ulysses by Alfred, Lord Tennyson. Though much is taken, much abides, and though we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are, one equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. And I also wanted to give a quick shout out to our very own Deaf Monk for our outro song. Oh shit, I gotta find the outro song. I think Potion saved it somewhere. I probably shouldn't have put him in super jail. That is gonna be so much paperwork, and he's the editor for this. I don't really know how any of this is gonna get done. I think maybe he'll
outro song?
have it.
This is the outro song because we don't have an outro yet. Outro, an outro, outro, outro yet. Song, outro, 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 outro yet. Song, outro, I found the perfect. Perfect.